Hi friends, in this series or in this tutorial, we are going to introduce the Zustand with TypeScript. I found the some less resources available with Zustand with TypeScript. That's why I'm going to create this series or tutorial. Why? Because of means in the frameworks level of the React and Next.js, like Next is a React framework. In that applications, while creating that applications using the Next.js, they are using the Zustand with the TypeScript compatibility only, not JavaScript. That's why I'm going to create the Zustand with the TypeScript. If you see the what is a Zustand means, Zustand is a German word. If you translate it into the Zustand, it is a state or condition. If you go to the Google it, what is a Zustand in English means, it is a German word Zustand translated to condition or state in English. Actually, this Zustand is written by the one author called Daishi Kato. He is a famous for he is a not only written this Justin, he is a written a many famous open source libraries. One of them is Justin. If you want to refer this, you can go to this here his repository. See this. His name is Daishi Kato. He is written the many famous open source libraries. One of them is Justin. He is written a one famous library called React Tracked. React Tracker. If you go to the Justin library, if you want to refer the documentation, you can go with the github.com/pmndr/Justin. In this, you can learn the how to install and how to use the how to create the store and how to bind the store to the user interface. Actually, Justin is a why because of famous in this compared to the other libraries called Redux and Flux. Justin is a small and fast scalable barebone state management solution. Justin is a Confi API based hooks. It is a hooks in the it is we are going to create the in the form of hooks. We are not going to create them like normal functions. We are going to create like a hooks. It is not it isn't boilerplate or opinionated, but has enough convention to be exploited and flux-like. If you want to refer this, you can refer this documentation also or GitHub repository also. It is both are same. In this, there are many. In this documentation, there is a many guides and integrations also there. We are going to see this much. These all are things one by one. We are going to implement one application called counter like application only, but in different way. We are going to take this introduction application like a bears application. We are going to create this application using the TypeScript. In this documentation, he has given a JavaScript code, but we are going to create the TypeScript code. In this, first we are going to follow some steps like first we are going to import the imports section. Here we are going to import the Justin library, and second one is the interface creation or type creation. Interface or types. One of them we are going to create. Next one is the store creation. Store creation or creation of store. Creation of store. Third one is a export the store. These things we are going to follow while creating the application. Sure. Decrease the font size. I'm going to hit the large or extra large. These things we are going to follow. First, we are going to import the Justin. Then second thing is we are going to create the interface for that store and create the store, actual store. Next, export the store. We are going to follow these steps while creating the store. Increase this 36. Okay, 36 is okay. First, if I'm going to create one application. Application also we are going to create the TypeScript compatibility only. make it maximize. I'm going to E directory, go to cd web application, cd react.js, cd react hooks. In this, I already created one application called just tutorial, but I'm going to name it as a just tutorial ts. npm create wheat npm create wheat at the rate of latest. In this only, while creating the application only, in this it will ask to create the application called react, and variant is a TypeScript. We are going to configure here. I'm going to give them just tutorial hyphen ts. In this, select the framework called react. I'm selecting the react framework, and variant called TypeScript. I'm go to the just tutorial ts and install the dependencies. npm install. After completion of installing the dependencies, D directory cd web application react.js react hooks just tutorials, go open the code, VS Code editor. So still it is installing, and apart from this, I'm going to install the Tailwind CSS also for CSS for beautification purpose. Go to the framework guides and go to the Vite. I have installed the Vite application, that's why I'm going to the Vite framework guides. Install this. I think installation is completed. Stop. Paste here and copy index.css. Copy this one and go to your project folder and go to the index.css. Remove the entire things and paste this one. Save this file and remove this one, and this one also remove. You can, no problem. Remove. Go to the app.jsx. Remove this one. I'm going to make it as a remove all things. I'm going to create one application called ts rafce. Okay. Instead of these types, I'm going to at present, and I'm going to not going to create any types. That's why I'm removing this one and this one. I'm going to create just going to write here just end tutorial with the TypeScript. Okay, initiate this one and go to here content, copy this one, come to the tailwind.config.js. Here in the place of content, you can make it as a, then copy paste here. Come here and copy this class and go to the app.jsx and run the application. For running, I'm going to cls npm run dev. Go to the browser, localhost 5173. I got the application. My application is running perfectly. go to the application folder or project folder. Here in the src, create the store folder called store. In this store, we are going to create the one file called use bear store. In this, I'm going to name it as a .ts instead of the js. I'm going to create the .ts. First, import the just before importing, we have to install the Zustand. For that, go to the terminal in this project folder, npm install Zustand. Don't forget this step. Install the Zustand. If you want to see the it is installed or not, go to the app package.json. Go to the dependencies. Zustand is installed. Tailwind is installed in the not in dependencies. Tailwind is installed in the dev dependencies. If you see here, this is Tailwind CSS. Go to the use bearstore.js. I'm going to import the Zustand. Import create from the Zustand and create the interface or type. I'm going to create the instead of the type. I'm going to create the interface tbear store. In this, I'm going to create some properties and behaviors. For this base, I'm going to take first one is a like how counter application like counter, then is the add counter and decrease remove the counter, like same like I'm going to create the base is equals to wait. Actually this is the interface. Here we are going to mention the types only, number, and next one, what is that, increase population, same like increase population means function of the increase the bear count, like here function with no arguments, only the void returns, and decrease population. Decrease population means decrease the bear count, and void, and remove all bears. Remove all bears or remove reset all bears, like same like remove all population. Or you can take the remove all bears also. I'm going to take the simply remove all bears, void. In the JavaScript, we have directly created the we in the function of create, where we have passed the one more function, one more callback function. But here in the TypeScript, when it comes to the while creating the type using the TypeScript, we are going with the currying, like method of currying. If you go to the once again documentation, if you refer this. Refer this. Here is we can refer TypeScript uses section. Can go to here, and if you see TypeScript like basic TypeScript using does not require anything special except for waiting. We are going to like instead of like this. Instead of like this create function, we are going to the like create type. It is a type. We have created like type called tBaseStore. In this, we are going to first passing one. In this, I'm leaving the one parenthesis. In this another parenthesis, I'm passing the function instead of this. This is a called a currying. If you see the, if you go to the refer the what is the function currying, you can get the n number of resources in the YouTube. If you see complete, a more complete TypeScript guidance is can refer like this. See here. Basic users, you can create the interface same like how it is there. I have created in the my application also, like why can't we simplify and infer the types from the initial state, why the currying, you can refer this one, please. You can refer these things here. Const use bear store equal to create In this create function, first I'm going to pass the TypeScript, like interface type. I'm leaving with the first parenthesis. In the second parenthesis, I'm passing the my callback function called set. Bears, initial value of the bears I'm giving as a 0. You can take 1 also, no problem. In the second value, why I'm getting the squiggly line, this red lines means actually it contains the in the TypeScript file contains the four statements, like one is the property and the second one is the set. The remaining three are the functions. If you create all the things here, this red lines will be gone. I'm going to create this increase the population. Increase population means is a increment the bear count. If you call this function state, in this state we are going to this bears equal to state dot bears plus 1. Next, see this one is increasing slowly, but at the end it will be gone. Like decrease the population. Decrease the population means same like how I have written state decrease the count of the bear count. Bears of state dot bears minus 1. Same like remove all bears. See, all counts will be gone. Like why it is still it is getting that state dot bears. You can directly pass the bears column 0. The left hand side of the arithmetic operation must be type of any comma number big int or you can make this as a number. Okay. Maybe the problem of capital N. That's why it is actually types is a small n. That's why it is showing the red lines in this. Okay. The last section of this is a export the store. Export. I'm exporting the default. Export default use bear. My store creation is completed. Come on to the create components. Here components. In this component section, I'm going to create the bear box. Like I'm going to create the bear box like cat box. I'm going to like that. Create here one file called bear in the capital bearbox.tsx. Instead of the JSX, I'm going to create the TSX. Remove these things. Remove this one also. Remove this app.jsx also. Or first TS I IFC. Okay. Import this one instead of this. Okay. Import that bear box here. Okay. Bear box slash react dot fc react dot fc. In this, if you want, if you have any interfaces, you can pass I app I app props. If it contains, I'm going to pass it as a I app props. Now it is gone. Here also, instead of this props like this, making, I'm going to create interface for this. I bare box props. I bare box props. Here, I bare box props. Sorry, not like this. React dot fc I bare box props. Here you can write the actual logic of the code. You can bind this here, div tag here, just and in the head section, just and tutorial TypeScript, TypeScript, just and tutorial TypeScript, class name, here text, Excel, and next I'm taking to Excel, font, bold I'm taking, and text center, alignment is text center. Go to the browser over here and now to see just in tutorial TypeScript. If you see here, if you want to bind this, you can use bare store of. I'm going to select the each and every state and properties and function state dot base const base. Next, increment population, increase population, use bare state dot increase population, const decrease population, use base of state dot decrease population, const remove all base equal to use bare store is equals to state dot remove all base. Here base I'm going to take, in this base I'm going to take inject the base class of rounded. Sorry, first I'm going to take container mx auto and my6. Instead of this container I'm going to take specific weight here 750 pixel. I'm going to take some border 2 and padding I'm going to take as a 4 -4 and rounded corners of LG. Rounded corners of LG py4 or p bottom, padding bottom I'm going to take 4, class name p left side I'm going to take 4 text LG, then take the font medium. Here I'm going to take one more div. In this div, I'm going to take two buttons called, one is the increase population, another one is called decrease population, another one is decrease population, another one is clear the bears, clear bears. Same, I'm going to take padding left 4, text LG, and font medium. Okay, moving the font, and flex I'm giving like a flex box, and gap I'm going to give 4, and py2 in each and every button, selecting class of bg green 4, text white, and px2 and py3. Okay, px1 and py2. Okay, rounded corners, MD, py2, 3. Okay, on click, I'm going to click function in this increase population. I'm going to change this one. Instead of this increase, I'm going to take decrease population. Instead of this increase population, I'm going to remove all bears. If you go to here and increase the population, if you click on this, population is increasing. If you click on this, population is decreasing. If you write the condition, you can write it should be 0 or more than the 0, not be negative, and clear this. If you clear this, it will comes to the 0. First increase population means increase the bear count, decrease population means decreasing the bear count, and clearing means it comes to the 0, like resetting the base count. If you see this, we have performed the store creation. The store name is the use bear store. In this, I have followed the some steps like a creation of the first import section and interface creation, and actual store creation. I'm going to take this interface into the store while creating the store. I'm going to follow what properties and behaviors like functions I have created, same functions I'm repeating in the store also. And last one is export the store to the user interface. Here in the user interface section, name it as a barebox.tsx. In this, I'm going to binding this. I'm selecting the each end, or we can go with the like this also. Instead of selecting the each and every property and property or function, we are going to like destructure the first use base store. In this, like it giving the bears comma increase population comma decrease population comma remove all bears. Like this also we can do, but what is the problem with this? We can see this one in the later sections. What is the problem with the instead of the selecting each and every, we can Why going with the all the things at a time? We are going to see this problem in the later section or coming section. If you see like this also, we can perform increase population, decrease population, and reset the value, reset the base. If you remove this, no problem, can still works. Save this file and increase the population, increase the bear count, decrease the population, decrease the bear count. So I'm going to increase the population 20, decrease the bear count, and clear the bears. See, come up with the 0. That's all, friends. If you like my content, if you like my explanation, please like the video and subscribe my channel and give the uh, give the support to my channel.